welcome. For those of you that love Thai milk tea, today I am going to share with you a different version of Thai milk tea. This time we are going to make tea latte. So what is the difference between a milk tea and tea latte? Milk tea, you put more tea than milk, and a tea latte, you put more milk than tea. For today's recipe, I am going to make 16 ounces cups. Let's take a look at the ingredients. Because we are going to make Thai milk tea latte, I'm going to use Thai tea, very strong Thai tea. I am going to use Thai Jasmine green tea, very, very special. You can only find this in Thailand. And then we are going to use condensed milk and evaporated milk. For those that cannot find evaporated milk in their country, you can also use half and half. Now, for my milk syrup today, I am going to use 50% condensed milk and 50% evaporated milk. So this is what I have. I've already made my milk syrup, so half and half there. And we are going to use milk because this is a tea latte. You can use any milk of choice. When I say fresh milk, it means you can also use UHT, pasteurized milk, almond milk, soy milk, or whatever milk that you prefer. And because I only made 50-50, that means not very sweet version of my milk syrup, I am going to add brown sugar just to make sure that the sweetness level is sharp and that the balance between the tea, the milk, and the sweetness, it will be perfect. This is the first of the two series that I'm going to show you. First, it will be using the espresso machine, and the next one is using mocha pot to brew our black tea and our green tea. This method of brewing Thai tea, especially for those with coffee shops that have espresso machine. You can also use your espresso machine to brew Thai tea, and it gives you that strong, perfectly balanced and very aromatic tea. So this, I am going to recommend that you use a single basket. We are only going to pull 2 shots or 60 milliliters of tea. So single basket, and we need to use 1 scoop of Thai tea. So I'm going to start with the black tea, 1 heaping scoop of Thai tea into my filter basket. And if you can just slightly temp it just to level it and so that the extraction process will be uniform, and then we can start pulling our brewed tea. I'm just going to use a shot glass. All I need here is 60 ml of brewed tea. So that's all. You can see a very, very strong color of Thai tea with a little bit of crema on top. So I'll just keep it there for the moment. And I'm going to brew my green tea. And for the group head, make sure you clean it because we brewed black tea earlier and then we're going to switch to green tea. The taste of the black tea might still be there. So flush the group head and also brush to make sure it is free of the previous brew. Normally you would have a brush for your group head. Next, we are going to brew our green tea. I'm going to use the same proportion, which is 1 scoop, level scoop this time, not heaping. Okay, so once again, I am going to just temp it. You will see that there is some space here, and that's okay because the tea will bloom once hot water passes through it. So it shouldn't be the same as coffee where it is full. Okay, so now I am going to pull the same amount, 2 shots or 60 ml of my brewed green tea. Okay, so once again, I got 60 ml of my brewed green tea there. Let's put it aside for now, and we're going to prepare our drinks. Let's start by making our Thai milk tea latte. I have all the ingredients here. I have my 2 shots or 60 milliliters of Thai tea here, very strongly brewed Thai tea. I've got my milk, and I've got my milk syrup, and I've got my brown sugar. I'm going to put it in my measuring cup. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and whilst my tea is still hot, I can easily dissolve my sugar. So dissolve the sugar in the brewed tea. And we are going to set this aside for topping in our drink later. Time to assemble our drinks. Pour your milk, the milk syrup. At this point, start to combine and slowly pour the brewed tea with sugar on top. And this is our Thai tea latte using black tea. Now let's make our green tea latte. Once again, I have my 2 ounces or 60 milliliters of my strongly brewed green tea. And I am also going to add this time a little bit less than the other black tea. So only 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. And let's put this aside as our topping later. Time to assemble our drinks. This is our glass full of ice. Once again, pour your milk and then your milk syrup. Okay, stir to combine. And then pour the green tea over. And there you have it, green tea latte and Thai tea latte. Two beautifully presented drinks here, especially recommended for those with full cafes. These are more posh versions of Thai milk tea and Thai jasmine green tea. It's time for the moment of truth. For those that want to add sinkers, that's also possible, like tapioca pearls, grass jelly, cognac pearls. But in Thailand, when you take Thai milk tea, you don't add any sinkers at all. It is good enough on its own. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so this is more milky than tea. This is really very filling, but it is sweet, it is creamy, it is flavorful. So that's Thai tea latte. And the next one is Thai green tea latte. So this is different from matcha green tea, but equally beautiful, very green indeed. Give it a try. Cheers. Sweet, creamy, flavorful, absolutely smelling of jasmine. So if you like jasmine green tea, this is something that you must try. Both delicious drinks and using the espresso machine. Next video clip, I am going to show you how to make the same tea lattes using mocha pot. So stay tuned. If you have any questions about these recipes, do let me know. Don't forget to get a copy of my book, All Things Milk Tea. In the meantime, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.